Create an XP forecast in gDoc 2.0. Welcome to gDoc 2.0 tutorials. In this tutorial you submit an extra budgetary XP document forecast in gDoc 2.0. Let's get started. In this tutorial we have already passed the login state, selected forecast on the main dashboard and are now in the forecast list view. In the forecast list view, click on the Create Forecast in the top right corner. You now get a pop-up box where the two first fields are pre-filled based on your gDoc 2.0 account, submitted by and processed by. For example, in the following field, we'll select Parliamentary. In the next drop-down menu, we have four options: pre-session, in-session, post-session, and none. We will select pre-session. Let's click Create, and we will enter into the forecast wizard in step 1. You can see there are several mandatory fields in this step: location, department, division, requester, author/consulting officer, authorizer, and certifier. Some of the fields were already pre-filled, but the fields can be changed if needed. As this is an XP forecast tutorial, we'll select extra budgetary in the budget type field. We will also fill in the account number in the account field. The fields author/consulting officer, authorizer, and certifier can be omitted at this forecast stage by clicking the checkboxes on the right of each field. If omitted, the fields will have to be filled at the request stage. You can start typing directly in the author/consulting officer, authorizer, and certifier field to get drop-down list where you can select the designated staff members. If the particular staff member is not present in the drop-down list, you can click the plus sign to get a pop-up box. Here we click the author/consulting officer plus sign and got a pop-up box where we can create a new author/consulting officer. We don't need this for now, as all the designated staff members are available by just typing in the field and then selecting. You will fill the remaining fields by typing and selecting. We have now finalized the submitting information in step 1. Check the information and click Next Step. You are now in the second step, organ session and agenda information. You can see that the organ field is pre-filled but can be changed by using the spyglass/loop icon to find another organ. Example of the organ search pop-up box. Select organ by clicking the round plus icon. The meeting session request field is not mandatory, although if the forecast is for a meeting-related document, the field should be completed. Use the Find eMeets meeting to search and select the associated meeting. You have now completed step 2, organ session and agenda information. Click Next Step. You are now in the third step, document requirements. Fill in the associated document symbol and title. The regular budget mandate/mandate URL is not needed, as this is an extra budgetary forecast. Lastly, fill in the instructions if needed. With all the document requirements filled, click on Next Step. Here in the fourth step, Languages and Services, choose the original version from the drop-down list. Specify the destination languages and click Next Step. In the fifth step, Submission and Schedule, fill in the expected submission and issuance dates according to 10/4/6 or 8/4/4 submission schedules. Then specify the document category and estimated word count. When the information in the fifth step, Submission and Schedule, has been completed, click Next Step. You have now reached step 6, Summary page, and it is time to recheck the data before submission. You can switch back to any step in the wizard by clicking on the wizard trail at the top of the page. When satisfied with the data on the summary page, you can click Submit or Save as Draft. We selected Save as Draft as there are a few things that need to be checked before submission. Now your forecast is saved as a draft and the page changed. You can see the draft sign next to the forecast number on the left of the page. There is also the option to go in and change the already entered information by clicking the small pencil icons for each stage of the process fields. If you are satisfied with the information, now click Submit. A pop-up box appears if you want to add remarks. You have nothing to add and click Confirm. Congratulations, your forecast is now with the Document Management section/unit for review and approval. Purple sign, Document Requirement Review. Please note that gDoc 2.0 has many more advanced features. These features are covered in other video tutorials. I hope that was helpful. Goodbye and see you in the next tutorial.